Yes. Yesterday, we learned about grandmothers saying about net of light. The net of light that holds the earth together, the entire earth, and connecting that to the cosmos. Grandmothers say the women who are empowered and the men and all the people all are connected to the net of light. So Sharon had few doubts about net of light. What is that net of light and how it will be useful for the earth? And we got to know that the divine feminine energies, the yin energies, are sent through the net of light. For the first few years, she was just empowering women. And Sharon asked, how would I do net of light work? And grandmother said they would give a guided meditation to the net of light. So what they said, it is like a junction, and in every junction of the net, the grandmothers who are empowered would be visualized as a shimmering light. And that shimmering light will sit at the junction. And the love, what they say, grandmothers say, you don't anchor love as we do in light meditation and visualizing the white light or the violet light. They say it's from your heart, the jewel of your heart. They say the heart is the jewel. So when we meditate, or the empowered women meditate, they will hold the place in that net, and they, from the heart, give that love to the net. And do the empowered ladies have that power to send love or send light? Yes, everyone has. Grandmother says the open heart is the open heart is the doorway for the grandmother's power or the yin energy. So in heaven, the beings would be waiting for our open heart. They will rejoice that moment. Once we open our heart for the universe, they'll immediately, instantly come and fill us. That's what grandmother says. And they say, do not take this work as a small activity. Every change in human consciousness, no matter how significant it may seem, it carries wide-reaching implications. Why it has wide-reaching implications? If a part of consciousness is changing high, automatically the other part, the remaining part of the world would also change. The consciousness will rise. And when Sharon heard that, she felt very happy, and she was having that feeling of love in her. And the first thing, what they say is the net of light, it will give you peace, joy, and belief in self. That self is our inner self, the original self. The brain does not control this. This work is done through the jewel within your heart, through the being that you are. All goodness flow from this. This doesn't happen with the brain. It's from the heart, from the love, the real intention that the earth's vibration should change. Everyone should be benefited. Every being, every animal, every bird, people who are suffering, people who are in great depression, the soldiers who are working, the presidents, the leaders who can influence, the spiritual leaders who are tremendously working, all the great hearts on earth. They cast the light to everyone. Everyone, if you send love, as if imagining in that net, the empowered women are at the juncture of a net shimmering as a light. And once it, from the heart it is sent, it bounces back so very easily, and that could be sensed as light or through senses, as a smell, as a feeling, or through seeing. This senses, like when in the meditation, if we send, getting back from the net would be felt as if a breeze is coming or someone is hugging. That sense would be achieved when we do that net of light meditation. And they say, you are connected to us and to one another through the net of light. Take joy in that. It is special blessing to be part of this net. No accident. As grandmothers say, coming to grandmother's work is no accident. They choose us. And when Sharon went home, came back from meditation and was doing her normal work, she had a doubt. Can men also involve in this? And she thought of asking the same question to the grandmothers. Grandmothers replied, not many men will be drawn to the concept of net of light. If they are welcome. But they say only men who already carry a balance of yin and yang within themselves will be drawn to this. And there are not many of these. Yes. Men, we feel they are so strong and they don't need this yin energy. But they need more because they are the people who are hurt deep in this world, being an like even they have the yin energy in them without exhibiting the yang, without exhibiting that going through that yang, it would be hard for them to survive in this present situation. Though they have, if at all a person is having the balance of yin and yang, that would be great. And most men need that comfort of yin energy, always running, and they can't exhibit that yin in them. They can't, most people, they suffer because they want to show they are very, they don't want to show they are lacking or they want for love. They just happen to be very perfect, seeing themselves to be perfect and going on with that yang energy very nicely. But deep inside, they need that yin, they need that comfort. That's why grandmothers give that comfort ceremony to men. So when they also say, trust that giving is always receiving. So giving from heart always leads to further reception. Other kinds of giving are not giving at all. Only from heart do we give. And when from heart, even men or women, if they give love, the earth vibration changes. So only small work, this small work, will it change? Yes, it does. Every time the net of light is sent, they use the light and love as synonyms here. Every time we do, the vibration changes. Not only that, not only when the meditation happens, during the normal day, in every activity, if we tend to lose that vibration, lose that peace and calmness, even then we are affecting. When we are irritated, we are affecting. But because everyone is connected, every being is connected, we feel I am depressed. We are sending the depression to the world. We feel I am angry. We are sending that feeling to the world because we are all connected. And so when Sharon got this information, she started doing that meditation with the empowered women. And when she was doing it, she had a feeling. She had empowered so many. And those women, at that moment, they were in India. So the oneness feeling, when we say the concept, we may not understand that much. But in meditation, Sharon, she experienced it. The ladies who she empowered, they were in India, they were shining, they were sending their love to the net. So the lines of the net was glowing. She was sending the net light, even that was glowing. And people around the world, they were also sending the love. It was the entire globe, entire earth was having that glowing net. And she felt that oneness. She really felt that oneness. Like every being, every animal, everyone is connected. This net is passing through everyone. And she felt the oneness. And when she felt that oneness, grandmother said, receive, giving and receiving through the net of light is a tremendous experience. And when they also say, you will feel the sparkling effervescence of net of light inside your veins and experience light pouring from your hearts. The light that is sent from your hearts will return through your ears and breath. As they said, we can sense it through our senses. We can feel it through our senses. And with this oneness, with this oneness, Sharon was very happy. But she had a little fear. In meditation, she was very comfortable. She was able to do. And when she had to empower, after empowering, if she had to teach this meditation, she had a doubt whether she'll be able to tell them, or will people accept, or will they feel bored? She had all such doubts. And she expressed the fear. So she asked, I'm still afraid of coming out with your message. Please help me. And they said, dissolving the fear is important and this dissolving relates to the owning of expansiveness. So it has a different meaning. Like every time we fear, the fear itself is like a contraction. It will keep, if we see as ourselves as a bubble, whenever we fear, we feel low, we feel contracted, our own self gets contracted. And when it is your identification with the small self that creates your, I think I'm going more time. I'm sorry for this. Let me finish this. So this, it's your identification with your small self that creates your fear. When you realize this, fear will simply go. The dissolving of the small, fearful self will happen during the process of expansion. When we expand our consciousness, we will definitely come out of that contraction of ourself. For that, we need to expand our consciousness.